Hey everybody, Tiffany Higgins here. We're live. Today is Tuesday, 11 a.m. Central Time. We go live every Tuesday at this time right here in the Have Your Cake and Eat It Too Facebook group. If you are brand new, mark that on your calendar so you can hop on here. You get a chance to ask me anything that you want to know about starting, growing, scaling a virtual bookkeeping business that you can do from home on a flexible schedule, whether it's part-time, full-time, whatever you choose to make it, even if you have no prior experience in bookkeeping or accounting, and we help you no matter what industry that you are coming from. So you have me for an hour or so let me know what questions that you have. I will start by guiding you all to our website. This is the best place to get started if you haven't checked it out. We've got a ton of awesome free resources on there. I will put that here in the chat. It is stayatHomeBookkeeper.com. And right at the beginning, right at the front page, you can grab a copy of our ebook. Most people say this is the best $6 that they've ever spent because it opened their eyes and their mind to being able to do something new with their life and not being trapped or stuck in a job or a position in life that doesn't serve you, that you aren't happy about. Hey, Jennifer, thanks for hopping on. So if you're watching, say hi, let me know you're here. I love to talk to you guys when you're on here interacting. I also love to make these lives super interactive. So if you do have questions, don't hesitate to ask, because I would love to share my experience and share my thoughts and opinions on anything that you've got. So, hey, Maggie, thanks for saying hello. So I am here. I'm here to help you guys. We started the Bookkeeper Academy a little over 3 years ago now. Our first round of students hit the ground running May 1st of 2019. And a lot of super success stories have come out of that group and all the subsequent groups that have enrolled. And like I mentioned earlier, about 90 to 95% of the people in our group do not have accounting backgrounds. They've never done bookkeeping before, and they've probably never even opened QuickBooks Online. Of course, we do have a handful of people that do have backgrounds, and starting a business is very helpful. Being in the academy when you start this business is very helpful for you too. I was a 20-year veteran of using QuickBooks, and I had worked 4 years in a CPA firm. I had an accounting degree and a CPA license I had just passed. And when I started my business, I felt very alone, and I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I had to learn all of these extra skills that you're not taught in school, including a lot of accounting and bookkeeping skills that I wasn't taught in the CPA exam or with my accounting degree. When you go to school for accounting, you're typically taught how to be a corporate accountant for a very large public company, and that's a job. So if you want a business and you want to do bookkeeping for small to medium-sized businesses, then you have to learn a totally different style of accounting and bookkeeping. And that's what I had to learn. So you don't need to have that corporate background to be successful. And if you do have that corporate background or you do have that degree, being in the academy is incredibly helpful for you as well, because we'll teach you how to take that basic knowledge and turn around and apply it in a real world practical sense where you can actually help other business owners understand their financials, stay organized so that they can go to their tax person and do some tax planning and be ready for tax time, be able to get loans if they need more equipment and things like that. None of those businesses can do that without proper bookkeeping. So we are a super high demand, very in need profession, and it's not going anywhere. It's also, my camera looks like it might be going out. It's also let me try to fix it real quick. Hang on. See if that starts. I always joke to everybody that my $30 webcam never had problems, but my $1,000 camera setup goes out every day. So that's really annoying. But what I was saying is bookkeeping also, if you Google it on Forbes website, you'll find that it is one of the top 3 most profitable work from home businesses that you can start and run. Even not from work from home, it's just flat out the most profitable business that you can run. For example, I was making over $200,000 per year, working less than 40 hours a week, about anywhere from 30 to 35 hours per week. And I had no team members. All of that was pure profit. I had a handful of software costs that I chose to bring on to help me speed things up. But aside from that, almost all of that $200,000 was profit. It was amazing, and it was life-changing for our family. And you can read about that in my ebook. Really talks about our journey and our story and what life was like for us before we started the bookkeeping business. And then once we started the business, how did our life change and differ? So you guys can kind of get an idea of what that looked like for us and relate it to yourself and see if it's something that would work well for you. We also offer, you'll see on our website at the very bottom, we offer free discovery calls. So I'm going to put that link in here too with our team. So you can book those calls with our team and we will hop on a call with you and we will just talk about you and your goals and let you know if having a bookkeeping business aligns with where you want to take your family and where you want to go and the lifestyle that you want to live. So it's very flexible. It really works well for most people, most situations, whether you are focusing on building your family right now and you want to be home, so you just want to keep it small and manageable, but it sets the foundation and sets the framework so that when your kids get bigger and you have dreams and aspirations of having a full-blown career or a really awesome, profitable business, you can scale it up anytime you want. You can also always scale it back. And the other cool thing about having a bookkeeping business is they are very, very easy to sell if you ever want to grow your business and then sell it later. So it's basically like a built-in retirement plan as well, which I absolutely love. Hey, John, thanks for hopping on. Good to see you. Eileen is an awesome dream advisor. I really enjoy talking to her. Absolutely. All of our ladies, including Eileen, on our team, we call them dream advisors because we really don't feel that we are sales pushy people. You guys will see that when you get on a call with us. We really want to help you guys achieve your dreams and make the right decisions that are going to help you and your family get there. So all of our people on our team are super awesome. And they're really fun to talk to. We even have a couple of students that have grown awesome bookkeeping businesses that also take calls for us now as well. So you can talk to them about their experience in the academy and their experience growing their bookkeeping business, as well as learning from mine. So it's a really cool, awesome program. So if you hop over to our website, we also have replays of our lives. Like every Tuesday we go live, talk about a different topic here. We have also interviewed a lot of our students in the past, so you can find those on the website as well, and lots of other success stories and student wins. And we also have a really cool calculator on our website. I'm going to share my screen and show you guys right now what that looks like. This calculator, if you scroll down, it's kind of like towards the bottom of our website. And this will help you determine how easy it's going to be for you to replace your 9-to-5 salary or your current or desired take-home pay, and what that looks like in terms of how many clients and how many hours a week you're going to be working. So if you have about $5,000 a month in bills, or you need $5,000 a month to be able to pay everything, to be able to feel confident, comfortable quitting your full-time job, you only need about 10 clients to do that. And these are super small clients. So it's likely you could also get less clients if you find larger ones. But on average, you're going to need about 10 clients to bring in $5,000 a month. And to put that into perspective, there's 31.5 million businesses that are open and active right now in the US alone. And you only need 10 of them, okay? Only 10, okay? It's a very little number. And when you get those 10 at the beginning, the first couple of months, you have a client, you're going to put in a little bit of extra work to get them onboarded, to get them cleaned up, set up, and start to understand their spending habits. And at the beginning, that'll probably take you close to 16, 17 hours a week to do the work. After about 2 or 3 months of having a client, you can really get into a really nice rhythm, and you're really going to work typically a max of 10 hours a week for those 10 clients. So you're going to make $5,000 a month, and you only have to work 10 hours a week. I know that you guys can see the math there, and that is a really awesome position to be in, especially if you have little kids at home, especially if you need extreme flexibility. You can work those 10 hours any time of day or night that you choose. You can even do it on the weekends. And the cool thing that I love about a bookkeeping business is 80 to 90% of it is done at a computer screen. You don't have to talk to anybody. So if you're an introvert, you really can get by with most of your time being spent alone at your desk if you want. The only time that you really have to talk to clients is during the initial phase when you're, finding out about their business and getting them from a lead to a client. Those discovery calls are important. You definitely want to connect with your client and build a relationship in the beginning. And then once that happens and you get all of their stuff, pretty much the rest of the communication goes over texting and email for the most part. And unless you work out something special with the client, you really won't even have to have monthly meetings with them or anything. I've always just done videos or PDFs of their financials that I've sent them. So it's a very cool opportunity for people, especially if you are somewhat introverted and you've got a lot of kids in the background and it's very distracting and hard for you to get on Zoom calls or have phone calls and meetings. So it's really great. When I had my bookkeeping business and I grew it, I don't know, it was like in early 2017, I found out I was pregnant with twins, and I basically just hung out at my house. I kept up on my current client work. I was working, probably maybe 20 hours a week, and just getting to relax and take care of myself and answer emails, respond to text messages. I hardly ever had to get on a phone call or hardly ever do a Zoom call with the client. So it was really awesome. Extremely flexible business that you can run. I absolutely love this option for all of us moms out there. Denise says, hi, what is the difference between the 7-module bookkeeper course and the academy? Both sound great. Yes, great question, Denise. Thank you for asking. So we do have the 7-module bookkeeper course is actually our full bookkeeping course. It's a DIY program. It doesn't come with any kind of support from our team. The academy, however, has been born out of our desire to help you all reach success faster and easier than I did, faster and easier than the students in the first round did, and the second round. We are constantly trying to make this whole process as smooth and easy for you as possible. So what we do in the Bookkeeper Academy is you get access to the 7-module bookkeeping course, but you also get access to a bunch of other bonuses and freebies that we have, like our quoting tool, sales training, that kind of stuff that's recorded. You also get 12 months in our community where we all work together to help each other build our businesses. And in this community, you get to hang out with a select group of people that are growing their businesses with you, in addition to a whole bunch of people that have been growing their businesses ahead of you and are now turning around, coming back and helping coach and inspire you as well. So we have a lot of support in there. And that's just a private Facebook group alone. In addition to that, we have about 10 different Zoom calls that you can get on each week, depending on what stage you're at in your business and what obstacle that you need help with. So we've got mindset calls to help you work on your money mindset. Maybe you have imposter syndrome, or you have a tendency to self-sabotage what you want in life. We help you personally grow past all of that so you can not only have success in your personal life, but also in your business. So it's a very holistic thing. We have 2 different mindset calls that you can get on. We even offer a little bit of personalized mindset help as well. And we have a marketing call. So we show you how to get the word out about your business, how to find potential clients so that you can actually bring them on and make money and have a thriving business, because that's what it's all about. having that money so that you can live your ideal lifestyle. That's what it's all about. So we have a call that's specific around marketing, get fresh new ideas all the time, and we give you real-time feedback on what you're doing so that you know, oh, hey, maybe I'm just tweaking this or doing this just slightly wrong, or I'm saying something that just isn't resonating with the people that I want to bring in. And we help you correct that and help you move forward faster so you can get clients faster. We do contests in there sometimes as well to help like make it fun and motivating for you to keep moving forward. We do sales training. We all take the approach of we come at it from a place of wanting to help people and not just be like sleazy car salesmen. So we show you how to have that same approach with your clients so you can feel good about getting on discovery calls, and you know that you're really going to be helping your clients and helping them make a decision to say yes to becoming one of your clients. So we do sales things. We have QuickBooks Online Basics training. We have a boundaries call, so we can show you exactly how, you don't have to be an open door for your clients 24/7 and run yourself into the ground. So we help you with boundaries, let you know exactly how to make this business incredibly profitable for you and spend the least amount of time possible doing things that don't matter. So our whole goal is to help you maximize the amount of time that you get to spend with your family. So the Academy helps you do that because you don't have to guess, you don't have to research, you don't have to spend tons of time trial and error. We have it all laid out for you, and we give you real-time feedback to help you constantly be more efficient with your time and reach your goals in a faster manner. We also have 4 different Zoom calls. I believe it's up to 4 now, where we have about 10 different student mentors that are on the calls. So when you're on the calls, you can ask any question you want, but if you have a private question that you need to share your screen, or it's a client-specific issue that you have, we have private breakout rooms that you get to go talk one-on-one with our mentors, which is really awesome. When you get your first client, we literally walk you through step by step on unlimited, personalized, one-on-one private Zoom calls. And we walk you through step by step on exactly how to do everything for your first client. So point A to point Z, you know exactly what you're doing. You wow your first client, you give them amazing financials, and it really solidifies in your mind the whole process. And then you just rinse and repeat for the next client. And we're there to support you on all of those future clients as well. But the first one, you get one-on-one personalized attention, and it's really awesome and makes you feel, really confident to go out and do something, because most of the students in there are brand new at bookkeeping and they're asking a business owner to trust them with their bookkeeping. And we want to make sure that when you do that, that you are still providing world-class service. And we help you do that by offering these one-on-ones. And then all future clients, we also offer financial statement reviews. So we can actually review your work and give you feedback and say, hey, maybe this needs changed. Ask your client about this. This looks great. And it's really awesome. Gives you a lot of peace of mind that you know that you are doing the best job for your client, because let's face it, you don't know what you don't know if you don't know it. So we help you fill in those gaps until you know it. And in accounting and bookkeeping, there's always things that are changing and always new things to learn. So we keep up on that, and we help you guys, stay top of mind and top of game with your bookkeeping business. Because really, the last thing you want to do is spend 20 hours a week researching topics. And we don't want you to have to do that. So we take out all that guesswork for you and help you with that in the Academy. Also in the Academy, which you don't get with the DIY course, but in the Academy, we do offer a free logo design. And if you use our software, we also offer a free website design. So the software is a monthly subscription fee of like $97 a month, but we have your website up and running usually within about 24 hours. So it's really awesome, really efficient. And we show you how to use it, add testimonials to your website as you start getting clients and things like that. So we just basically lock arms with you in the Academy for a whole 12 months, and we help you through the whole process. We have it situated in the Academy that you can literally graduate in 12 months, making $8,000 to $10,000 a month if you so desire. About half of our clients are on the track for that. And the other half of our students have new families, new babies at home, goals where they want it's more about the non-financial goals that they have, about spending more time with their family, traveling, leaving their corporate job, so they have way more time on their hands. So a lot of people in the academy are cool with keeping it somewhat small right now, knowing that when their kids get a couple years older, they're going to be ready to take off, and it builds that foundation. But if you're one of those people that are ready to see how far you can push it, you can definitely reach $8,000 to $10,000 per month in revenue in your bookkeeping business just within the 12 months of being in the academy. And the cool thing too is when you graduate the academy, or sometime during that 12 months, if you desire, you can actually upgrade into our Inner Circle program. And this one is basically like a $1 million bookkeeper masterclass. It's another 12-month program where we help you become a leader and step into your CEO seat for your bookkeeping business, kind of stop doing the bookkeeping work, build a team, learn how to lead and build your team, and empower your team members to help you grow and scale the business so that you can make 7 figures working 25 hours a week from home. So that's what we're working on in the Inner Circle. And it's super exciting. There's lots of different levels and wherever you want to take it. But my favorite thing is, even if you want to keep it super small, it's super fantastic for all of you guys that are needing part-time work, needing to be home, have families that you want to take up. Maybe you have a special needs kid like we do. Maybe you want to homeschool like we do. Then you have the flexibility to be able to do that with your bookkeeping business. And you don't have to worry about a boss telling you that you can't take off, you can't go to the field trip, you can't go to the doctor's appointment, you can't even go to the bathroom, for God's sakes. I'm just kidding with that, but that's what it feels like sometimes. You don't have to punch a clock. You have the flexibility to do whatever you want. I literally cannot imagine not being able to just like hop in the car and go somewhere for a couple of days and have somebody telling me I can't do that. So I'm really super excited about the freedom that we've helped. We've helped over probably 2,000 moms, like actually in our support group. We've had about, I'd say at least 40,000 people have purchased our ebook and some variation of our courses, but there's been thousands of moms that have actually gone through our academy and have grown super successful bookkeeping businesses from home. So you should be one of them. If this sounds like something that would change your family's lives, book a call with us and you should talk to us about it, because we really want to help you. Our whole goal is to help you live your ideal life, whatever that looks like for you and your family. And the vehicle that we use to do that is to teach you how to have a virtual bookkeeping business. So super, super exciting stuff. And there's lots of exciting stuff coming up, actually. I just got an email yesterday, and I think they're going to start filming production on the movie documentary that I'm going to be featured in, called Think and Grow Rich, Moms Rising, which is incredibly exciting. My hair's wet because I've been working out every morning so that like I'll be excited to see myself in this movie. And I told my personal trainer today about how they're going to start production probably in like 3 weeks. And he was like, okay, we're ramping it up. So I was like literally dying and drenched with sweat. So I had to take a shower before this call. So that's why my hair's wet. But that's another cool thing. When you work from home and you do your bookkeeping business, you can take a shower in the middle of the day. Not a big deal. You can work out in the morning, so you don't have to get up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym. And you can wear pajama pants if you want to. Actually, don't. I have jean shorts on, but you can wear pajama pants. And it's really awesome. So there's just so many perks. But we will be filming this video here soon, or this movie documentary soon, which I'm super excited about. There goes my camera again. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm getting a new camera. This thing is terrible. Okay. I guess it keeps it interesting. See if it's working now. It's working. Okay. So I look like I'm frozen on the screen, but okay, maybe it's working. Okay. So what I think is really cool about this, and I'm going to send an email out. So if you're not on our email list, comment below email so we can get you added, because I'm going to send an email out, and I'm going to have all of our prior students, if you've purchased the book, the DIY course, or you've been in our coaching programs, I need a video from you guys because I am going to be able to put together a compilation of all my awesome students, and it's going to potentially be part of the credits of this movie documentary. And the cool thing that I like about that is when I run ads for the Bookkeeper Academy, I love my students are all super awesome about allowing me to post their testimonials. And what has actually happened is a whole handful of people have actually gotten clients from that, because there will be a business owner who maybe isn't interested in starting a bookkeeping business, but is actually looking for a bookkeeper. And they watch my ad, they watch these video testimonials, and then they reach out to the students, and the students actually get clients from our Facebook and YouTube ads as well. So what that means is when I do this movie documentary, anyone that has gone through my program that has a bookkeeping business is going to also benefit from that, because clients are going to be coming out of the woodwork looking for us. So that's really exciting. So watch your emails, because I'm going to be sending out an email here shortly requesting that video testimonial from all of you. Anybody that has had success with their bookkeeping business or has been inspired by this is going to be able to be included in that. So really exciting stuff. So, okay, what else do we got here? I'm not seeing very many questions. Am I doing a really good job of answering them all, or are you guys being quiet and shy today? Because I would love to answer more questions. I see we have a handful of people on here still. Who's watching? Who's got questions? I would be so happy to answer them. Let's see. Oh, another thing that we do have in the Academy, a Zoom call that I forgot to talk about, is quoting. We have an entire call that's all centered around quoting. If I'm not mistaken, right now, currently Vanessa is the one that is running that call. And Vanessa, not too long ago, maybe like 6 months ago, she landed a client that is paying her $75,000, one client. So very cool. So you are learning from some of the best when you get information and help from the people in our group. So awesome. Let's see. I'm going to look through here and see if I see any questions posted in the group recently. Somebody asked yesterday, how long did it take you to get up and running? So if you have about 2 hours a day to dedicate to getting through the coursework and getting your business set up, you'll be ready for clients between 10 and 14 days. So you'll be ready to have clients right away. And one of the things that we pride ourselves on in the Academy is that we want you guys to make money. We don't want you to learn everything you could ever possibly need to know in the accounting space, because 80% of it is going to be useless information that you're never going to need or never going to come across. So what we want you to do is we want to teach you the basics on how to make money. You need to learn how to quote. You need to learn how to talk the language. You need to learn how to talk to people and find potential clients. And you need to learn how to sell to them and get them to become clients. So that's what we focus on in the beginning, setting up your business and then getting clients. And once you get the client after that, and you've got them signed the engagement letter, they're paying you, then we focus on teaching you the skills that you need to be awesome. So money first, then the skills, and you just keep rinsing and repeating with that. So that's one thing that makes us really unique. So when you get into the Academy, you potentially can make money very fast within the first couple of weeks when you find a client. And that varies for everybody. It depends on a handful of factors. It depends on your mindset, how much, like if you have fear, if you let fear hold you back, or if you just do it anyway. We just say, just do it anyway. That's what I've done my whole life. And if you don't have fear, you've got a decent circle already that's been built around you. You know some business owners, you'll have a little bit more luck. If you have to build up some of your audience, it takes a little bit longer. Usually, on average, for the people that I see that it takes a while, may take up to 90 days for you to get your first client. But a lot of times it happens in the first like 2 to 6 weeks of being in the Academy. And once you start your marketing process. So it can happen very, very quickly. And I've seen a lot of people actually come into the Academy with a client, or come into the Academy and 2 days later, they have a lead, they have a client. So really, really fast to get up and running. Finding time to do the course between work and taking care of a family. This is a great question. So in the beginning, if you're working a full-time job, you've got 4 kids at home, a baby, like a commute, it's not going to be easy. I'll just say that at the beginning, it's not easy. You have to be very intentional about finding 1 to 2 hours a day to really focus on this. And for a couple of months, or until you're able to actually leave that 9 to 5 job, it's going to be hectic for you, but it is a very quick means to an end. So if you put in the time and you work hard at the very beginning for a few months, you will be able to leave that job, and then you have loads of time and your life gets loads easier. So it's worth it. It's worth the short struggle in the beginning, especially if you're juggling all that. Now, I'm a big fan of going all in. So if you join the academy and you're like, I'm going to get this bookkeeping business up and running, I'm going to make it work, I would not talk you out of quitting your job. It's a personal decision everybody needs to make, but I personally have seen a lot of students quit their jobs or unintentionally lose their job or get fired when they're in the academy building their business for whatever reason, not because they're in the academy or not because they're building a business, but just something happens at their job or whatever. And then their business explodes because they have extreme focus on it. And they are motivated because now they don't have that safety cushion of that paycheck coming in. So that's my thoughts on that. If you want to make it easier as far as time perspective goes, you could always quit your job and get this going. And then you don't have to worry about that. But then you do have to light a fire under yourself and go get those clients because you're going to need that money. Maggie says, how do you decide what niche is best or easiest to do? Or do you all assist with finding what is best for beginners with no experience? Yes, we help with this a lot in the academy. We usually do not recommend that our new students pick a niche at first. You can, if you know what you're going to like and you have a lot of clarity. But what we find is when you get into the Bookkeeper Academy support group, you have a lot of things to figure out. And the last thing you are going to know is what client you want to work with, especially if you're new to bookkeeping. You need to take some time and, number one, get whatever client comes your way. But number two, dabble in some industries and decide what you even like, because there are lots of different personalities out there. And in our Bookkeeper Academy, everybody is a different personality in there as well. So they all have different preferences. You could like working with, e-com clients that are really messy. If you're like an extreme organizer, you might like working with them. Or realtors. I found that a lot of times realtors can be like unorganized because they are on the go all the time and they're in their cars. And so like, do you want to work with that personality type? And then they've got lawyers on the other hand, can be like totally different. Lawyers and doctors and physicians are like totally different way that they think, and they're different to work with. So Maggie, I usually recommend not to pick a niche until you have some clarity around it, but we do help you with that. If it's something that you want to do as you are progressing with your business, you want to narrow it down and market to a certain select people. We actually work on that quite a bit in the Inner Circle and our Next Level program too, because it does help with your marketing when you know exactly who you're talking to. But I always had a generalist business and I really enjoyed it. A lot of the students do too. So it's fun for you to be able to be in the environment of the Bookkeeper Academy and ask those questions in there and get a lot of feedback from all of the people that are also currently doing it right now too. So great question. AV, I think I was actually reading your question. Yes. Getting rid of 1 of 2 jobs is to get time to work on the business. Yes, that's a great idea. Because any of your part-time jobs are not going to pay you as much as the bookkeeping business would. So if you are able to swing dropping 1 of them so you can focus on your business and then have that goal in mind to drop the other one once your business gets to an X amount of dollars coming in, that would be a great game plan. And it says, when did you know you were ready for your first client? So if you're in the academy, you're never going to feel, even if you're not in the academy, you're probably never going to feel ready for your first client. This is so similar like having kids, guys. So just want you to know, like Was anyone ready for their first kid? No, never. I don't think it's possible to be ready. I mean, even if you think you're ready, even if you've got it all planned out and then that kid comes out, you're like, what am I doing? Okay. So that's exactly what it feels like in the academy. So you can look at the academy and all of the coaches in there as basically like your doulas. Okay. Because we will help guide you through the whole process. And we want you to do things even though you don't feel ready. You're never going to feel ready, especially being new to the bookkeeping industry. But there comes a time where then you start to feel like, I've got this and excited about it. And that's why our second level program was born, because all of our students are doing so well, they're ready to scale. They're ready to scale it to the moon. And a lot of them did not have prior bookkeeping experience. So they all felt at some point in time that they weren't ready for this, that they weren't ready for a client. And that's why we have the academy as well, because I know a lot of people buy courses and they sometimes don't even watch them. But even if they do watch them, they don't take action. And then what does that mean? It means nothing. It means a waste of time and a waste of money. And we don't want you guys to do that. We want you to actually have results. Like, this business is here for you because we want to change your lives. We don't want to just take money so you can sit on a course for a year. So that's what the academy is all about. And it's helping you, even when you don't feel ready, it's helping you have the results and start to reach your goals and dreams. So that's what we're all about. And that's what we strive to do all the time. Let's see. What other questions do we have? You've got a lot of questions, AB. I've seen these in here. It is, I don't know if you can change your name after you've applied for an EIN. You probably have to change your business name and then apply for a new EIN, or you can, depends on if your business name is an LLC or not. So these are kind of legal lawyer questions. And when you're in the academy, we actually have someone that we can hook you up with that can help you get your LLC and your tax ID number and answer all those questions for you so that you don't have to figure all this out on your own. So how much research have you done to figure out about your business name, applying for an EIN, setting up your LLC? Raise your hand if you've wasted time doing all of that stuff. And think about that. That's just the very beginning setup, right? That's just the very beginning. Now, like, think about when you've got a client. Okay, if you're in the academy, you wouldn't have had to do any of that. And when you get a client, you're going to also get supported on all of those little one-off questions that you get with your clients. So it really, really, really speeds up the entire process for you so you guys can get success a lot faster. Yes, let's see. What other questions do we have? Last week, I talked a little bit about my husband, retiring my husband, because it was our 9-year anniversary. And for the last 7 years, he's been a stay-at-home dad, which has been so fantastic for our kids, but also for our marriage, to be able to spend so much time together and travel and do things and like see the world and move across country multiple times and vacation and everything. And we don't have a boss that tells us we can't. We don't have to save up for it. Frankly, you don't have to budget when you get your bookkeeping business off the ground, because you just don't. And one of the cool things about getting new clients too, a lot of times, is they are behind on their bookkeeping. So not only is it going to be like a $300 to $500 per month coming in, but it's also potentially going to be anywhere from like $1,000 to $3,000 in back work charges to help them get caught up from all the months that they were behind. So you almost get like a sign-on bonus or a Christmas bonus. So it's really cool. There's so many things about a bookkeeping business that is just absolutely awesome. Let's see. Looking through here, you guys all have some really awesome questions, but I see so many people wasting time on little things that we could help you out with in the academy. Let's see. And I saw Barbara commented and said she's not a mother, but she does want to work in this industry. And we do market our services to moms, but we also have many people in our group that do not have kids. We have dads, we have grandparents in there. So you are not alone and you are not excluded if you do not have kids. We just know how awesome this opportunity is for people with kids. And so that's what we talk about for the most part, because that's also me. I have 5 kids, I homeschool them all. And I couldn't imagine trying to raise my kids and feel present with them if I was working a corporate job somewhere. Let's see. What other questions do we have? Can you be a bookkeeper for someone out of the state you live in? You can. Tara asked that question a couple of days ago, and you can do bookkeeping from anywhere for clients anywhere. I think the only challenge is if you work with clients in different countries, you'll have to know a little bit about their tax laws and their countries. So if you are taking on a client in the UK or in Canada, or if you are a bookkeeper in the UK or in Canada, we do have a UK and a Canada coach in our academy. So you will be completely well taken care of as well. So if you are in Canada, the UK, and you want to join the academy or talk about it, please book a call with us, because we do have full-on resources for you as well, and dedicated coaches to help you as well. So it's not just limited to the US. We can definitely help you in other areas also. Let's see. Oh, Vanessa shared a win. So, oh, this one was a little while ago, I guess. That was from August 4th. Somebody must have commented on this. Sharing a win, and Facebook is so weird how it like pops up like most recent activity. And then I look at this post and it's from August 4th of 2021, but Vanessa posted, sharing a win, encouragement with my cake family, just closed my books for the month of July and I exceeded my July revenue goal of $10,000. She's way over that by now. And my husband will be retiring within the year. You can do this too. And she had a 2-year-old and a 7-week-old baby. If you are determined to accomplish something, you won't let anything get in your way. That is correct. So exciting. And I hope everybody had a fantastic Mother's Day last weekend. I know I did. I got to sit by the pool. It was great. Maggie says, are tax laws different in each state? No, not typically. There are most tax laws that we follow for bookkeeping are really for at the federal, like IRS level. When you get down to the state level, there are like nuances when you file your tax return, but it usually doesn't affect anything that we do on the financials. Sales tax, however, is completely different. If you decide to help clients with sales tax, that is very different from state to state, and we can help you with that in the academy, point you into the right direction to get resources to help your clients with sales tax, and that is state specific. And then, of course, Canada and the UK have different tax laws to look out for as well. So we can help with all of that in the academy. That's something, tax is something that is ever changing. So that is something that we keep up on and help you guys out with in the academy and show you where to go to find the most up-to-date information as well. We even have a really awesome tax expert in our group too. And a lot of our students have chosen to learn tax and offer tax preparation to their clients as well. And we have a sister program for that too, that you can learn. And it's really great to have those resources in the academy also, because it's very hard to get a straight answer with tax for sure. Let's see, what else do we got here? What else? There's lots of wins. Let's see, Casey posted a whole bunch of wins. Usually every Friday, she posts a bunch of wins in here. You guys can go through and see. Let's see. Kendall averaged $15,000 every month this year, and May will be the first 20,000 month ever. Woohoo! That is going to be fantastic. Kendall is in our Inner Circle program. I also had a conversation with Kaylee yesterday. I hope she doesn't mind me telling this, but I'm so dang proud of her. So Kaylee was a student that came to us when we launched our Facebook ads in July, August, September of 2019. And that was back when I still had the availability to hop on calls. And I vividly remember talking to her on a phone call, on a discovery call. And shortly after that, she joined our academy. And she was the very first person that also signed up for our Inner Circle program and has renewed that multiple times. And prior to starting her bookkeeping business, she was making about $15 to $17 an hour working as a pharmacy tech in a hospital. And she had to work nights and weekends. She got the shitty shifts. And so if you calculate that out at full time, that's about $35,000 a year is what she was making. And she had a toddler at home that she was missing out on. And so she started her business. And even though she had no experience in bookkeeping or accounting, and she was scared, she did it anyway. She kept going, she kept learning, she kept leaning on the support that we offer in the academy. And then as she started to grow, she realized she needed more help because she wanted to get to the next level. She didn't want to stay where she was at. She was one of those people that were driven to get to the next level. So she joined my higher level program, and we helped her really clean up her time, clean up her clients, and be able to scale and start adding more so she can make more money in the amount of time that she wanted to work, a lot more money. And I talked to her yesterday, as like I normally have like a review with all of our inner circle clients. And she told me that she is currently averaging anywhere between $14,000 to $25,000 per month in revenue. And her husband is now a stay-at-home dad, and they have a second child, and it is just so dang exciting. It's so dang exciting. She went from making $35,000 a year to up to $25,000 a month, and no accounting or bookkeeping background. Her clients love her. She does an amazing job, and she has changed the lives of not only herself, her kids, her husband, but her mom gets to work with her now. And she has 2 other team members that she's bringing on part-time that's changed their lives as well. So it's a really cool thing to start, guys. I can't tell you that I feel like there's no drawbacks. It's just awesome. You just do it. You tell yourself you're going to do it. You're going to do it. And then it's amazing. And it changes your lives, and it trickles down to your kids, and it trickles out to your family and friends and other people that you get to employ. It's fantastic. It is the best thing ever. So you are very welcome. AV says, thank you for taking time every week to share with us. I am honored to be able to do that. I appreciate you guys being on here. I appreciate all the awesome questions. And the biggest thank you that I could possibly get from you is for you guys all to book a discovery call with our team so we can help you, talk you through this, and see if it's the right thing for you. So I'm going to put that link in here one more time so you guys can book a call with our team. And I will see you guys all later. I will see you next week, next Tuesday at 11 a.m. Central, unless I pop in here randomly throughout the week. I may do that. So, all right. Thank you guys for all watching and hanging on. I appreciate it. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.